I'm going to show you the correct technique for doing a double-handed swing. I'm just going to do it, and then I'm going to pop the weight down, and I'm just going to talk you through it and break the movement down step by step, because I see this being done incorrectly all of the time, and it's an amazing exercise if it's done correctly. So I'm just going to start off getting my weight in position. I'm going to go at a slight angle so you can see what's happening with my hips and my knees, and well, all of me. So I'm just going to do about 5 or 6 reps just to show you what the correct technique should look like. So let's go. I'll do 2 more. Okay, so my weight is coming up a little bit high on that one, just because this is a little bit light for me, but I'm just keeping it lighter for the purpose of being able to demonstrate. So with the double-handed swing, the power is coming from what we call the posterior chain, the backs of your body, and that means that in order to engage these muscles here, the glutes and the hamstrings, we need to have a hip hinge. So you need to drive those hips back. As the kettlebell is coming through and down, gravity is bringing this weight down. The weight is coming through the legs here. Now you don't want your weight to be coming down here, because if the weight's near your knees, then this happens to your posture, which puts your back in a very vulnerable position. So you need to bring the weight up and keep those shoulders back and chest open. Hopefully you can see that. So you don't want to be in this position because your back is weak. This position, back is strong. So gravity is going to let the weight come through, and then when the weight is here, you're going to feel tightness in the backs of your thighs. Now this is where you're loading up that power for the swing, and at this point you're going to squeeze your glutes here, and you are going to snap your hips forward, and you're going to bring this weight up to shoulder height. When the weight gets up here, you're going to let gravity bring the weight through, coming through, and at this point you're going to squeeze your glutes, push down through your heels, and snap those hips forward again to bring this weight up. So as the glutes come back, you're loading up the power, squeeze the glutes, push down through your heels, snap your hips forward. So it's not a roll forward. I see a lot of kind of very wishy-washy rolling, and then that'll lack power, and then your back will end up leaning back in order to get this weight up here, and that's when you run the risk of injuring your lower back. So you have to get that snap of the hips and that power from your glutes in order to get this weight up here. It's a real snapping movement. So also, don't be tempted to control this weight with your upper body. Gravity brings that weight down. And as the weight comes through, this part of your forearm should have, well, it probably will have contact with your inner thigh here. And your hands are kind of coming through, well, with the weight here, okay? So not by your knees, it's coming up much higher than that. Really important to keep your shoulders back, your chest open. I know I'm talking a lot with this one, but it's important to get right. Shoulders back, chest open, and always maintain a grapefruit-sized gap between your chin and your chest. Okay, so we're going to get going with the first 30 seconds of this. So each one of these exercises that I'm going to go through, we're going to do for 30 seconds, and I'm going to aim for 3 rounds. By the time we get to round 2 and 3, you'll know what you're doing, so it'll be much quicker, and I won't talk so much, I promise. Okay, so we're going to do 30 seconds. I'll give some verbal teaching points as well. Get your weight that's appropriate for you. 3, 2, 1, and go. So, snap, bum back, snap, bum back, snap. Really snap those hips. It's so important. Bring the weight up to shoulder height. Try not to let it go above. I know mine is a little bit because this is a little bit light for me. I'm trying to control it. And keep that grapefruit-sized gap between your chin and your chest. Last few seconds. And done.